welcome back to my channel. Today I am continuing my series of my top 5 favorite drugstore products. So today we are doing concealers. If you want to see my top 5, actually I think I threw in 6 again, I always go over, but if you want to see my top favorite drugstore concealers, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, before we start, I just want to make it clear that I am applying all of my concealers with the Total Face Sponge. I just kind of washed them in between each time. All of my concealers here do not match my skin perfectly, so you'll see in the demos where I'm putting on the concealer that the shades do not match my skin because I like to go like 1 to 2 shades lighter than what my foundation shade is to give me a brighter under eye look. That's just my preference. You don't have to do that. Some people don't like it, so whatever floats your boat, I guess. And I'm not setting anything. Everything is just left how it is blended out. So yes, let's get into the concealers. So for the first one, it's a kind of newer one to me. I've been testing out concealers for months now, and this is like one of the last ones I tested, but I've been loving it. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is $7. It comes in like 40 plus different shades. This is the biggest shade range of concealer out of all the ones I have here today. I have this shade C10.5. This concealer is just very lightweight. It has a really big doe foot applicator. It's supposed to like provide a smooth glide with this applicator on your face. It's a full coverage liquid concealer that is supposed to be anti-crease. It has a matte finish, which I love. I like matte finishes for concealers. I set my under eyes after I put on concealer anyway, so I just feel like if it's gonna be matte, that's perfect for me. And so like I said, I did just start using this concealer like not too long ago, maybe like a month ago, but I have been loving it, and I just wanted to throw it in here because I have been loving it, and so I figured maybe one of you guys will as well. So yeah, this is a goodie. Next concealer I have for you is such an oldie, but it's such a goodie. It is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. As you can see, I'm almost out of this one, and I just actually today went and picked up a new one because I knew I was going to be filming this and I didn't want to be completely out when I was showing you guys. But this one is a little more light on my skin. This one is in 150 neutralizer, which is very light, and this is in 130 medium. This is $9.99. It comes in 18 different shades. It is super lightweight, but it has a medium coverage. This is like really good for erasing dark spots or blemishes. Funny story, like I had been wanting to try this concealer for so long, but I just never picked it up. But one day last summer I went out to the lake with my family. I just stopped in the little town that the lake is at because I don't like to go places without having like something on my face. Like even if it's just the minimalist makeup, it just makes me feel better to have something on my face. And so I just picked up this concealer, and I've been using it every day. Well, not every day. I've been using it since like last summer, which is why it's almost gone. But I just use this on like just, you know, days where I'm going to town to run errands or just, you know, being around the house. I don't use this for like going out for like dates or anything like that, but I really like using this like for more every day because it's so lightweight. It has a really good coverage, and it's super easy and fast to work with, so it blends really, really nicely. The only thing I mean, I don't mind this, but it's just not ideal, I guess. The applicator is like a sponge. You twist the bottom of this, and product comes up from the end of this, and so then you just like apply it on your face. It is very messy, as you can see, so that is just not ideal, but still very good. Like I said, I got a new one because I love it that much. And yeah, the third concealer used to be my all-time favorite concealer from the drugstore, but I have found a few more that I love more than this. I just don't reach for it as often. But I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. Again, I have 2 shades because one is like too light for me and one's kind of just like barely too light for me, or like pretty much my shade. One is in Medium Peach, which is the really, really light one for me, and I have the other one in Tan Sand. I still like to use both, so with the Tan Sand one, I'll use it my main concealing spots, and then with the Medium Peach, I'll just put it on like the inner parts of my eye just to like brighten that up. This e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer is $6. It has 25 shades. It is full coverage with a matte finish. Now, they do make a hydrating CC cream, which is obviously more hydrating. This one is more drying. I do feel the dryness because like me personally, I have to work quick with this. So I really only work one eye at a time when I put this on, because if I don't, the other eye dries while I'm blending out the first eye. I do feel like this is a Tarte Shape Tape dupe, maybe a little more drying than Tarte Shape Tape, but I do feel like it is a dupe of it. And yeah, it's in the name. It says it provides 16 hours of full coverage wear, which is really good because that's basically a whole full length day that you're gonna be out doing something. And yeah, like I said, this used to be my go-to concealer, but I've just found a few more that I like better than this, and those will be coming up. So let's see what those are. So probably my new favorite concealer, I just find myself grabbing for this one every single time I do my makeup. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. It is $10. It has like a different price everywhere you look, but at Target it's like $9.99. On L'Oreal's website it's like $12.99, so probably best to get it at Walmart or Target. There's 25 different shades in this, which is pretty good for a concealer. It's a full coverage matte finish concealer. It says on their website, it says waterproof and non-greasy formula, so that's pretty interesting. I've never really tested it. It lasts all day, and I just think it's so freaking beautiful. It blends so nicely. It's so easy to blend out. I just love it so much. Like, it's such a great concealer. And if you're wondering, I am in the shade Amber 385, and this does have a large doe foot applicator, kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape does. The only thing about this is I feel like I don't get a lot of product on this. I feel like I dip my product back in to apply it multiple times, which I don't feel like I have to do that with a lot of concealers that I have, but this one I do. But I mean, that's not a big deal. Like, I still love it. I'm still gonna use it, but just wanted to throw that in there if that's something that bothers people. But yeah, this is probably my new favorite concealer next to the next one I'm gonna show you, but love this. The next concealer I have is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Longwear Concealer. Again, I have two different shades in this because I buy one lighter and one for my skin tone to make that brighter effect. The lighter one I have is medium beige 135. The other one that I have is 145 warm beige. These concealers are $8.99, come in 18 different shades. These concealers are so creamy. Like, I feel like they're the creamiest concealer that I've ever used, and I love the feel of them. They're just so, like, I don't know, it literally just feels like you're putting mousse on your face or something. Like, it's so soft and creamy. It is kind of a thicker formula, I feel like. I've heard different reviews saying that they feel like it's a thinner. It is full coverage. It blends absolutely beautifully. I feel like this is just a beautiful concealer. It has a more natural kind of finish. Like, it's not very matte, but it's not like super dewy. It is one of my favorites. It's either this or the L'Oreal that I've reached for the most. These two concealers make it hard for me to want to use anything else just because I love them that much. And for the last one, I just decided to throw in a little extra one because this one is so affordable and cheap. I mean, they're all very affordable, but this one is just so cheap, and it is so good, so why not throw it in there? It is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito Concealer. It is an all-day full coverage concealer. This concealer is $3.99. It comes in 21 different shades. It is a buildable medium to full coverage concealer. It has a smaller doe foot applicator, so again, with this one, I'm finding myself dipping back in here quite a bit, but it's still not a big deal to me. It has a matte finish. It is super lightweight, but it gives a really good coverage, like I said. For this one, I don't use it to like conceal under my eyes most of the time. I use it to like spot conceal my like blemishes or dark spots on my face before I go in with my concealer, just to make it a little less red or, you know, dark or whatever. So that's mainly what I use this for, but I still really like it. And literally for the price, you cannot beat this. Like, it is so cheap. Like $3.99, are you kidding me? And for the coverage that it gives, like, I just had to throw it in here because it is so good. And if you only got $5, you can still get a good concealer that's going to cover all your dark circles and all your redness and everything and just make you looking so good. So there you have it. Those are my top drugstore concealers. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have tried any of these concealers, what you guys think of them. Do you like them, not like them? What are your favorite drugstore concealers? I'm interested to know. I want to test them more out. Even though I've been testing out concealers for the past like 3 months, I want to test more out. Like, it's kind of become like a hobby now. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a future upload from me. And I guess until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Go out and make the world smile. It is the Revolution, it is the makeup lever, the other eye dries. Well, claims of what they were saying. It is a buildable to medium, wait, it is a buildable to, do not match my